Hello everyone, welcome to the Slow Coach commission video. Now in today's video, I'll be going over my commissions, more specifically my repaint commissions. Now the repaint commissions will only consist of repainting an engine or a piece of rolling stock, meaning no modifications to it, well, maybe some, I'll get to that later, but no chassis swaps, no rebuilds, just a simple repaint of an existing piece of merchandise. So let's get into the prices first, and then I'll go over the steps and some of the finer detail. So let's start with the prices. Any piece of rolling stock that it can be the size of Hector down to the size of Toad will be $15 for a repaint. So any engine with any piece of rolling stock with 2 bogies is $15, same with a Toad-sized engine. Next engines, we have our smaller ones. This would include Thomas-sized engine, I keep saying chassis, and Splatter-sized engines, meaning Percy, Toby, Duck, Diesel, any of the single chassis engines will be $20 to repaint. Next, we have the medium-sized engines, which consists of 2 bogie engines, like Boulder here, or a single chassis with a small tender attached to it, like Edward. With Edward, that includes James, Emily, Bloomer, any of the smaller tender engines, and Boulder-sized engines, like Diesel 10, Gator, Kenji, Nia, any of those characters will be $25 for a repaint. Now we get on to the big engines, like Douglas and Henry here. Both of these sized engines will be $30. That also comes with the thing for the Douglas sized engine. It has to be the tender of the engine in front of it. It can't just be another engine attached to the back of the tender engine as a tender, because that's kind of stupid. That will just be counted as 2 customs there. So yeah, any engine size like Douglas, or any size like Henry, like Gordon, Thistle, Scotsman, Mallard, any of those will be $30. Now, with the prices out of the way, I'll go over the steps to get a commission from me. Now, with the prices out of the way, we'll go over the steps on how you can get a commission from me. Now, once this video is published and finished, in the comments section of this video only, I will take custom commission requests. I will create a specific playlist for any sale videos or commission videos in the future in that playlist, so you guys can always come back with a commission idea or something for me to do for you guys. And yeah, so just ask down in the comments, like, hey, how much would a LBSC Thomas cost? And I will try my best to respond as quick as I can. But I have school and work to factor in, so it won't be immediate. Sometimes, anyway. So the main process of how this is going to work is, once we talk a little bit in the comments, I'll give you my email, and then we can talk over there. Now, how this is really going to work is, for the time being, until I can get more money to purchase more engines, you guys will have to send engines to me to paint. Now, I'll get into that a bit later, but it's pretty simple. Anyway, once we get everything talked out, you can send a reference image that you want the engine to look like to me. Like, if you have a special livery for your Thomas that you want me to do, just send me a picture of that, and I will try and reference that when making your commission. Now, to get the commission paid for and payment and all that, it will strictly be paid through with Cash App, because that's the only app I'm able to use right now. Anyway, once we have price figured out, and it can be flexible, any of the prices before is strictly dependent on how much is done to it. Like, if you just want a simple detail add to, like, a Thomas with handrails, or maybe a buffer beam to a Henry, that will be quite simple for a commission, I guess. But that's always not going to happen, because that's kind of like a special case kind of thing. Anyway, I'm also going to be making smoke deflectors. So if you want smoke deflectors for a Flying Thistle custom, let's say, and you want smoke deflectors, that will be an extra $1 to add, because that means I will have to specifically cut it out, measure it, get it right, and all that. So it'll just be an extra $1 for that too, and yeah. Anyway, we'll get to refunds now. I know it will happen in the future where someone will want a refund on one of my commissions, and I completely understand it, but I also have to put down some boundaries. So after your engine gets here, after I send you an address to my P.O. box, once your engine gets here, work will begin on it, but for the first 3 days after it has arrived at my P.O. box, that is the chance that you can get a refund on it. Otherwise, after the 3 days, you'll have to pay in full to get the engine back after it's finished, or just leave it if you want to do that. I don't know why you would, but anyway, that's how it's going to work. I know it's a little, like, come on, man, really, but I'm trying to make money, and I can't guarantee that because it's your engine sent to me that you guys will always just not want it. Because I know there's going to be a few of you that will kind of regret it, and I want to eliminate some of that. So if you want a refund, first 3 days to ask for one. Otherwise, you can't ask for another refund. And work will continue, but if you want it back, you'll have to pay in full. Anyway, during the production of it, I will send you progress pictures over email if you would like. I don't have to send you progress pictures if you don't want, and I completely understand that, but if you do, just ask. I won't mind. So yeah. And once I am done with the custom, I will send it back to you with the cost of shipping as well, because I would like to pay for shipping, but right now, as starting out, I just can't. Maybe in the future, I can pay for some shipping, but right now, starting out, you guys will have to pay full shipping along with the $30 or $15 repaint commission. So yeah. Now we're gonna get into, like, the little bits and final things. I do have the right to refuse service. The only case that I would refuse service is if you asked me to paint over something that is rare, like a white face or a Flying Scotsman. I don't want to desecrate something that is rare like that and expensive. So if you send me something for that to repaint, I will just send it back, and I will not paint it because I'll feel awful for it. So yeah. Anyway, off the top of my head, I think that's all that needs to be said. And if you guys have questions, don't be afraid to leave them down in the comment section. I will definitely answer them. So yeah. I'll probably add some more, like, details about how it's going to work in the description of the video. So if you want to check that sometimes. I'll probably have it updated as I add new things to the list or whatever. It won't be so long that it's just kind of like you don't want to commission me, because I really want to do commissions for you guys because I think it'd be fun. But I also have to kind of make some money off of it as well. So anyway, if you want a commission, in the comments of this video, just ask for one and I will try and respond. So yeah, don't be afraid to share this video, because get the word out, why not? Anyway, I hope to see you guys ask for commissions, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.